now we're going to talk techniques of fishing a hole. There's a multitude of ways to fish a jig in a hole effectively, whether it be casting at 90 degrees, whether it be casting straight upriver, or whether it be casting straight downriver along structure. And what you want to identify is fishing them all. You want to go through and you want to fish every angle in the hole. There's so many times in the day that I'm fishing a pot of coho and I'll fish them from one angle and catch one fish or none at all. I'll get in my boat and I'll move 20 feet to one direction, left, right, upriver, downriver, and every cast will hook one after that. So the key is to fish from different angles. I'm always going to start, depending on which side of the river I'm on, counterclockwise or clockwise, and work my way down or up. So I'm going to start casting up into the slack water, and I'm going to work the jig right back to me, which is going to take a little bit quicker jig. You're going to work that back to you, and those fish sometimes will like that straight downriver presentation where it's falling right into their mouth. Other times we're going to go like this and we're going to cast all the way downriver. But the key to that is going to be the technique of fishing it. When you're casting downriver, you're going to have to reel less. When you're casting upriver, you're going to have to reel more. But the main key and the main point I'm trying to make is that you're changing the angles on the fish that you're fishing. Never fish from one rock in a run, twitch your way through it, and then walk away, because odds are you never got a good presentation in front of the fish that are there. Some of the strong points I always try to tell people is you want the jig to fall farther than it rises. So what I mean by that is when you do your twitching motion and you reel in between, it should be about a 3-foot twitch, and you should let that jig fall at least 3 feet, 3 to 5 feet if you twitched it up 3 feet high. You want it to go up in the column and then fall back down. So again, it's best to have your jig fall farther than it is to have it rise. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna cast that into this run here. I'm gonna let that sink. What I don't wanna see is somebody doing these big giant jigs and not letting the jig fall. Because we see the people out on the river doing this, they're never gonna get down in the strike zone. And you can see my jig is about a foot under the surface the entire time. What you wanna see is letting that jig fall near towards the bottom. You don't want to let it go all the way to the bottom. We're going to get snags. You're going to go towards the bottom. You're going to bring it up 3 feet and I'm going to let it fall 6. I'm going to bring it up 3 feet and I'm going to let it fall 6. I'm going to bring it up 3 feet and I'm going to let it fall 6. And the key to that is letting that jig go up and then fall back down in front of the fish. You want it to fall and be dying in front of the fish rather than going up. Going up is a lot of times when guys snag them and when they don't get good hookups because you're not really prepared and that fish doesn't fully aggressively attack the jig. And it's sometimes when you're in certain river currents, you don't even really need to reel. And why that is because there's enough tension on your line with the current that you can rise and fall that jig in the strike zone without bringing any more line in. And I'll show you what I mean by that right now. I'm going to cast a little further downriver. That's going to hit. If I reeled in between every jig now, the jig would be right at the surface and we wouldn't be fishing anymore. So now I'm going to reel down and I can twitch some more. I'm twitching, I can reel down some more. So there's a multitude of ways that you can fish this in a hole, whether it's shallow or deep. A lot of times if we're fishing a faster run, you'll twitch faster just to keep it off of the bottom. So the key is getting it near the bottom, having it rise rise shorter than it does fall, and fish it right in front of those fish's face and they can't help themselves.
Man, so twitching jigs. Hopefully all you guys and gals out there learned a bunch from Jordan here. If you want to know more, this is something that, get out with Jordan, guys. Give him a call, give him a ring up. He can get you guys out on the water and really break this down even more methodical if you want to learn more about twitching jigs. Give Jordan a call, 168 Fishing Adventures on Facebook, or you can find him on any of our platforms. Hell, even comment on YouTube and just ask for his phone number, whatever you guys need. Or give him your phone number. What is it?
It's 503-849-5764.
Perfect.
Come on down and have some fun.
If you want to get out on the raft and go catch some coho, give Jordan a call. We hope you guys loved this video series. We have a lot more of these kind of series coming, but we need suggestions from all you addicts. Like I said, we're making these videos for all you out there. So if you guys want to know about walleye or trout or we're working on some trout fishing ones. Any sort of species or fish you want to see us chase or you want to learn about, please comment below and give us those suggestions. And then also, make sure that if there's other salmon videos you guys want to learn about, if there's other techniques, or we got some of the best salmon anglers here in the Northwest working with us here at Addicted, and if you guys want any videos at all, we can get with these guys and get them made. So comment below with your suggestions. It's always great to hear exactly what you guys want to see. One other little favor, if you guys could please just share these. Share these videos to Facebook, Instagram, any of the different places where you're out there. Let's get some other addicts in here hanging out with us.
Yeah, that's what it's all for.
Share the knowledge. That's what we're making it for. Help people be successful on the river. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Thanks again, and we will see you on the river.
Later, guys.